Welcome to Xbox Corner, my name is Alex. Today we're going to be taking our final look at the Xbox Winter Digital Sale. We already have 3 videos on this sale live on the channel, full of incredible deals, so find those in the pinned comment below. As always then, I'm looking at the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia, so with that, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals, Game Pass breakdowns and graphical comparisons weekly, and let's get started. If you are grabbing anything, then consider using cornershop.gg for discounted Xbox Store credit or even Game Pass memberships. You'll get 10% off at checkout using code CORNER, and that's going to be instant delivery via email. I also have a winner to announce for a $10 Xbox digital gift card and one more to give away. Slightly different again for this video. I cannot announce it later in the video because this again was recorded a week before going live. The reason, I'm back in England for the holidays, so do look to the pinned comment where you will find the winner. Drop a comment down below then still for your chance to win in the next video. Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2 was a surprising gem for me. While it's not a perfect game, it's a very fun sniper-orientated first-person shooter. That said, the other weapons are not quite as well handled, so I'd suggest only coming here if you want that at-range style of gameplay mainly. What I like about the design is each mission has a small sandbox location with a target or two, and you simply need to take them out. How you do that is going to be completely up to you, and it's definitely refreshing to have that freedom. The story is naturally kind of throwaway stuff, but it gets you enough, goals in place and enough reasons to push forwards, and then the over-the-top kill animations, they are absolutely glorious. It's 60% off, a new low price, and you'll get a good 8 hours from this one if you're just gonna go for a single run. F1 22, and if you're a fan of the sport, this is a must-buy, coming in with 60% off. That is a new low price. It's my favourite racing game by far, and somehow each year they manage to take a step forward. This year the handling, it feels the best it ever has. Really like the weight of the cars. Something about the turning just feels a little bit more flexible. That said, it's a shame there's no story mode. I really enjoyed that in the 2021 edition, and it will be returning next year. It seems now that's going to be a feature for every couple of years or so. Also worth knowing then, F1 Manager 2022 is also on sale. I picked this up not long back, I wasn't sure, but as simulations go, managing a team, it turns out, is a lot of fun. I would suggest you watch a full review of it just to get an idea of everything going on, but strategy fans, definitely worth a consideration. That one's a new low, 50% off. The Smurfs Mission Vileaf is surprisingly a good 3D platformer. Licensed tie-ins don't have the best history, let's face it, but it's a throwback adventure that tasks you with saving your home after Wizard Gargamel unleashes an evil plant designed to entrap Smurfs. Now along the way you'll get access to all sorts of tools, including the Smurfizer, kind of acts like a vacuum, as well as additional playable characters. Along the way then we'll be freeing up multiple classic Smurfs, and yeah, looks good as well, supports local co-ops, so particularly good if you want a family and friends game in the library, and it's a new low price, 60% off. Cuphead, while I'm on good co-op experiences, this one's matching the low with 30% off. Now this one, however, comes with a warning. It is not relaxed like Smurfs, incredibly challenging, and essentially outside of a few levels, a boss rush experience is built around the idea of running and gunning alongside parrying. The animation and visuals are stunning, and with single player or co-op, you'll have an absolute blast. You can even pick up a complete edition with the recent expansion, though there has been a couple of bucks cheaper in the past. I think this one though is worth more than full price, and that complete then is 20% off. PGA Tour 2K23, and no doubt this is the part of the video where many skip to the next game in the list, but I love some PGA Tour. I was raised on it on the Mega Drive, and that's stuck with me ever since. I think this one, it's a decent little return. It was nice to see it get the Series X and S treatment as well, because the environments are just perfect for it. I honestly, however, think they could still be doing more with the crowds. Generally though, a fun career mode and selection of golfers. The mechanics then are the tried and tested formula, and they definitely work well. It's a new low price, 50% off. Way of the Hunter, and this is Series X and S exclusive. Not really my sort of thing, but Luke covered it here on the channel with a preview and performance review. Find that down below. But the general theme is, if you're into hunting, this may be a good choice. He was impressed, and it seems it's going for realism in the sense it takes a while to unlock fast travel, and until then you're going to be traversing a huge open location, whether that's on foot or in a truck that, has some difficulties in its controls. I'm not sure what else to add here. Watch his video, it's linked below again, but I'm sure there are all sorts of stats and guns that mean more to you than they do to me. 20% off then a new low price. Rust then is an interesting one. I picked this up at launch, can't say it's perfect, but if you like survival games, think like Ark, then this is a unique one with a multiplayer spin. It's incredibly challenging, and honestly the first 10 hours, for me at least, were loading in and dying instantly. If that wasn't being killed by other players, it was NPCs in what appears to be a post-apocalyptic future, where everyone dons gear like there's a healthy dose of radiation in the environment. Like any genre entry though, crafting, learning to make weapons and building a safe house comes with a level of satisfaction that few games or genres can match. It can definitely be a little clunky at first as well until you get used to it, but here it's getting a new low that is 30% off, so I would take a look if you know what you're getting into. First timers, I'd probably avoid it unless you're open to the brutal learning curve. Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin got a lot of negative attention in the lead up to launch, with complaints around the visuals as well as the mechanics. On launch, however, it was surprising how fun it was. It's not perfect, do not get me wrong, but it was a fun spin on Final Fantasy, taking things into the realm of action RPG, and this it comes from Team Ninja. Leveling up here is absolutely the name of the game though, and that's really what's going to be carrying you throughout, because it can get quite difficult. The story, we are about to bring light back to a kingdom covered in darkness. The question is, will that lightness usher in peace or a new form of darkness? It supports co-op play online, and it's matching the low price, 30% off. A quick reminder then before we do get to the final game, and as I said, I am still away back in England visiting family for the Christmas period, so I've put the winner of the $10 Xbox Digital Store gift card in the pinned comment below. Congrats to them, and then remember to drop a comment below for your chance to win in the next video. The Dark Pictures Anthology Season 1, and this is a more expensive one than I usually feature, but it bundles together 4 games with 30% off, and these are cinematic horror experiences, much in the vein of Until Dark for those that may know it. I think the idea here though is to control a group of individuals trying to survive some sort of evil, and it takes us from haunted ships to the present day with some fantastic storytelling. The main idea, identify the evil and keep everyone alive, or at least attempt to. They are very replayable for that reason though, try to get different outcomes, and the co-op is great fun here where you can control a character each, or alternatively just make group decisions together. With the most recent entry only just dropping as well at $40, this feels like a great price for the entire collection. I like them so much myself, I always grab them day one. And that's the video down. Will you be adding anything to the library, or are you holding onto that cash? Let us know in the comments down below. Also remember, this is our 4th video on this sale, so find the other 3 videos in the pinned comments. All of those deals should still be live for a few more days, and there are some great games from Elden Ring to Lost Judgment. With that, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals, Game Pass breakdowns, and graphical comparisons weekly, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.